I pulled an interesting stud at my high school graduation. We all know how normal graduations go, right? You get your name called, you go up, people clap, you get your diploma, and you walk off stage. This entire process was very boring to me, and it didn't seem genuine or fun at all. So I plotted with my classmates to do something a tad bit more memorable. During the week proceeding, I approached everyone in my grade and requested every single person's cooperation so that this would run smoothly. And after all my efforts of trying to convince everyone, they obliged. This is what happened during my walk onto the stage, and till this day, it's one of the most proud and memorable moments of my life.
Yep, that's me.
Unnecessary as hell, but I had to do something stupid on my way out.
1 year later.
As flashy and fun as all this was, that wasn't the main purpose of this moment. It wasn't a go out with a bang kind of thing where the class clown pulls his final gimmick. The motivation was to make a declaration, one that would be declared in front of hundreds of people, one that simply couldn't be ignored. Look at you, thinking you was about to get an emotional video out of me? Nah, I mean you were, kind of, but then I was like, But nah, in all seriousness, this video has been a long time coming. I've wanted to make this video for at least a few months now, probably a year, because it has been a year since I graduated, like a year on the dot, I'm pretty sure. But I've always fallen short of creating it out of laziness and mainly out of fear. Fear that once I make this video, I physically cannot go back on it, and I'll then be sacrificing an entire layer of protection against failure and disappointment. And here's the thing, right? I know you need failure and disappointment to learn, to grow, and to succeed, but I still fear it, you know? And I can't just willpower my way through it by saying, yo, this is good for you. I just can't. That's where this video comes in, right? Because in order to jumpstart myself into a momentum that even my level of overthinking cannot stop, I have to make this video as a bold declaration of do or die. So I either get it done or I fucking die trying, because I have to, you know? Now, if you're questioning why this is called the Greater Arc, that is because this is an arc that I'm choosing to go on to better myself as a person. To rid myself of things that hold me back. Choosing to be a better person than I currently am. And as the name suggests, to be a greater person than the current me never could be. You smell nice. What is that? What is that? Is that lemon and lavender? A hint of lime? Yeah. I don't know if that combination would actually even smell good. This arc is comprised of 4 different parts. Number 1 is physical enhancement. Number 2 is loving my inner child and reinforcing myself emotionally. Number 3 is growing my list of skills. And number 4 is growing my network and influence. I want to have a brief overview of each of these individual segments. Physical. Each day that I wake up and I do not look like a Greek statue is another day that I fundamentally dislike myself as a person. Now, we could sit here and say, hey, love yourself the way you are. Love your body. But that's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. I want to look like this, so I'm going to continuously hate myself and work until I look like this. Really quickly, whenever I get into conversations like this, people would assume that I am trying to spread hate speech of some kind. Now, let me elaborate, right? I am not talking about anyone other than myself. You and anyone else are free to love themselves as you are. You are free to indulge, love everything about you. That's not me though. What you do, what you love about yourself, how you love yourself, that has nothing to do with me. And how I love or hate myself has nothing to do with you. See, the reason why I say that I'm going to hate myself until I reach said goals is because I have standards for myself. That's not to say you don't have standards for yourself. I'm simply taking mine and I'm putting it to the extreme, right? I have extreme standards and I refuse to fall short of those standards. So the same way you are free to love yourself as you are, I am free to uphold and criticize myself for my standards and not reaching those standards as much as I want. And that's okay. That's okay. We're two different people. I'm free to hate myself for not looking a certain way. You're free to love yourself for looking a certain way. Those two don't need to interact. Nobody has to care. I'm not being fat phobic or nothing. It's just me wanting to uphold myself to a physical standard. Great, we got it out of the way. Great, amazing, goodbye. I'm gonna make a video about me trying to achieve all of these fitness goals listed below. And if I don't make that video, Adam's gonna bully me until I do so. The second part is honestly two things in one. The first part of it would be loving my inner child. This one is going to be like the deepest one. Like this shit is gonna get very personal and rather uncomfortable, but it's extremely necessary. It bleeds so much into my current state of mental health and general outlook on life. I need to address it or I'll never be able to mature into the grown human I'm supposed to be. See, this part right here is really important because this is the main reason I'm doing all of this to begin with. I'm currently at a stage in my life where I'm unhappy. I dislike my family. I dislike myself. I don't feel even the slightest bit valued by the people around me. The people I invest my time and my energy into. The people I consider my friends. The people I consider my close circle. I feel cast away by them. Unregarded for. Then just flat out neglected. And here's the thing, right? Deep down, I know that isn't true. Like, I just know it isn't. But there's this really, really loud part of me that's saying that. There's a part of me that's dropping logical bombs, just clearing up fog and shit. Like, just adding logic and clarity, demystifying everything, adding rationale and reason behind everything. But no matter how hard that part of me tries, it will always inevitably get drowned out by the other voice in my head that's just even louder than that one, right? And I feel like to some degree we all have that, right? We just have something that we're like, damn, this is da-da-da-da, and like that's where emotions will get in the way of that. And no matter how much you try to be reasonable or rational about it, that reason will never override emotion because human beings are just emotional creatures. That's just how we work. That logical voice is always, no matter how long it takes, it will always get drowned out by the more loud, furious, and irrational voice that is me. Me in my rawest, purest, most emotional self. And see, I hate feeling like this because no matter how hard any given person can try to make me feel appreciated as a person, as an individual, I can never fully appreciate it or value it because there's always that voice in my head telling me that it's bullshit. It will completely forget every positive thing that someone or people have ever done for me and will actively go out of its way to highlight all the negative things that people have done, whether consciously or not. It's going to continuously do that to prove that point that I'm not valued. I say this very coherently and casually now, but this is a serious fucking issue that straight up dominates my life. Everywhere, at all times, every single fucking day. No matter how good I do on something, it is never enough. No matter what I accomplish, there's always so much more that I could have accomplished, and I'm just never satisfied. Like this video, for example, right? This video, I was probably supposed to upload this like months back. Matter of fact, even though I'm going to upload this, like I've had to literally force myself via external means to get myself to upload this video, and that's only because it's not going to be as perfect as I wanted it to be. This video will get uploaded and it won't be as perfect as I wanted it to be, and I'm gonna hate myself for that, and I'm gonna judge myself for that, because it's not what I wanted. It's not as good as I needed it to be. And these are just some of the many things that destroy me as a person. It destroys my joy, it destroys my relationships, it destroys whatever I build, because I can never truly enjoy anything for what it is. Tell me what you see. And honestly, I thought if I just ignored it, it would just go away, or I would find better ways to subside it, but nah. It just keeps coming after my neck every single fucking time. And not just mine, for me and literally everyone and thing around me. So I'm gonna have to take the time myself to address it and deal with it. And that's exactly why this part of the arc exists. This part is where the hard part slowly meets the fun part. For this segment, I'll just be tying up loose ends of all that needs to be addressed from the previous category and just start doing shit that's just better for me, maintaining my mental space, my mental fortitude, and just everything that just keeps me going. Like, I know a friend who recently taught me that there's probably better ways of taking care of myself. Because of my love language, there's just certain things that would be much more effective to do as like self-care for me than there would be for other people. And I didn't even really like think about that, but then I was like, oh shit, that's so fucking genius, you know what I'm saying? So it's shit like that. Finding schedules, routines, whatever I need to help myself mentally function at optimal efficiency, I guess, is what this part is gonna be about. And just keeping myself happy, bro. Like, come on now. There's so much more to life than just existing. Like, do shit, bro. Have fun. Be happy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Being all sad and shit in your room. Like, why? Like, get a fucking LED light, bro. Like, make that shit change colors and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Yes, this right here, being able to just tell my freaking lights to turn on and off without having to get up out of my bed, that shit brings me joy, bro. That shit makes my life so much easier. Like, yes, I am fucking materialistic, bitch. I am. This shit brings me happiness. Don't fucking play with me. Getting in the morning, bro, when I don't have to wake my ass up to check the time, because I can just ask my Echo device what time it is. Echo, what time is it?
It's 11:35 p.m.
That shit brings me fucking joy, nigga. Shit like this. Improving upon my quality of life. That's what this part of the arc is about. Next up is growing my list of skills. Now, this part is actually the fun part. Oh my goodness, I love learning new things, and I feel like the more I learn, the more things I know how to do, just like I feel fucking amazing. Like, you know, being the guy that just knows how to do like 80 different things that are all so separate from each other, and it's just like, why the fuck do you know how to do this? It's fun. It's amazing. I love doing that. And this segment is just gonna be me trying out the most random, stupid things and just trying to get myself good at them. And then monetizing it. Because money, who doesn't love money? I need money. Matter of fact, let me explain to you why this is so important. Another one of the reasons why I mainly had to make this video is because of this. I'm gonna call Adam just to confirm it.
Yeah.
Adam, the other day, how much money did I have in my bank account?
Maybe a dollar or something.
Alright, okay, thank you. I appreciate you. I had negative $1.95 in my bank account while I was at the gym and I wanted to buy a Gatorade. And I was like, damn, let's not even begin to talk about it, because 2 times after I recorded this, right, my account went from like -12, and I was just like, damn, that's crazy. And on another occasion, like a week later, this was recorded like 2 weeks ago, like literally, like I feel like a few days ago, my account was like literally -$15, and I'm just like, bro, how the fuck does this shit happen? Terrible money management, there's that. But I have like no income, bro. I'm unemployed as shit. I'm broke, bro. I'm broke. I'm not even gonna get into the fact that I be fighting tooth and nail for my soul, because Adam just be giving me loans when I'm down bad in the gutter, and this man has me fighting for my life when I'm in debt, bro. This man is like a classic run-up-the-mill mafia manwa loan shark. This like it's not even funny. Like, this man just became a bank one day and decided. So yeah, I'm growing my list of skills, and I'm gonna be using those skills to make money, because I'm broke. I'm broke as shit. Next up, enhancing my network and influence. As of recording this video, I've made a very big step towards this already, but I've not developed that step, so that's still gonna be its own video. I love networking. It's amazing. It's fun. And expanding my influence, what does this mean? That's just gonna be like YouTube, streaming, literally anything that has to do with influencing is what I'm going to be doing. And you know what? This is gonna get very broad. This is gonna be so much broader, because you're gonna see the shit I'm gonna be doing and putting under this category. But this part is definitely going to be the most stressful, but it's also going to be really fun, just like the learning of skills. This is just taking the skills and putting them into application when you really think about it. But yeah, this part, sensational. It's going to be a good time. Trust. Let's go. This is the conclusion. I know I'd be joking around a lot, but this is like the official start of my self-improvement journey, I guess. And I know a lot of people do that shit, and it sounds pretty cheesy as fuck. And it sounds cringe as fuck, but you know what? To some degree, I feel like we all need one. This is just the start of mine. Now, I'm not making this to be like, oh my god, blah, 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 because I'm gonna get pretty sappy and pretty cheesy throughout this entire arc. But I know the reason why I'm making it. I know the reason why I need to make it, and that's exactly why I am making it. I know what I want, and I know what I need to get done. And I also know what I need to go through every single day to get that done. Other people don't. I always see someone shitting on someone else's success, always shitting on someone else's everything, just because they don't have it. And they're like, oh my gosh, they did this. Oh my gosh, they did that. They're always trying to take away from someone else's effort, whether they know how much effort they put in or not. I want to make sure that nobody can do that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I know what I have to go through. Like, I am a broke ass nigga living in my parents' crib, unemployed, no job. I didn't even go to college yet. I have no idea what the fuck I'm really going to do moving forward, but I know what the fuck I want moving forward. And you know what? I'm always hearing stories about people saying, oh, I went from literally nothing to this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about. I went from literally nothing to millions to billions. And I'm like, bro, how do you do that though? You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's saying, oh, I went from this to this, but nobody really ever says, like, how did that happen? You know, like, I can't fathom what you did, how you did it. It's just, I can't fathom it. It's not logical. It's not tangible. I can't reasonably imagine it at all. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So it's like, I want to go on that journey that motherfuckers is always talking about, some, oh, I went on the journey and I went from nothing to something, all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I want to go on that and experience for myself firsthand what that life is like. And since I was never able to experience it and understand it and view it, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually view it, I want to be able to create that journey and document it so that someone else can view it, so someone else can see and fathom what I could not fathom. That's what I want to do. I'm going to go step by step, build myself up from where I currently am, like moving forward. And I'm going to document all of it just so I know where I came from, just so y'all know where I came from. Fucking having to deal with a random drunk ass motherfucker somehow getting into the goddamn building, screaming at like 2 in the fucking morning, hearing like sirens all over my freaking neighborhood because something happened to somebody. I'm getting like a notification like every 3 seconds from my citizens that somebody got shot, somebody got stabbed, somebody got into an altercation, got robbed or some shit like that, got mugged. And it's just like, it's like, this shit is like, it's not fucking fun. You know what I'm saying? It's not fucking fun. I want to document all of it, the struggles, the good moments, all of it, like the bad, the good, the confusing, the clarity, the everything. I want to have all of it and just be able to say that I am proud of where I came from and I am proud of where I'm at. And I know specifically, and y'all know specifically where I came from, where I'm at, and how I got there. That's what I want to do. Also, if I may interject, let me add one more thing. Do not mind my background because we are doing something. Another intention that I have is to gather people. I have this trait, or I have this like habit where I'm always the guy who's going around trying to gather people, just trying to build together. I do this thing where if I have a friend and like I care for that person, I see some potential in something that they're doing. I'm like, yo, bro, you could definitely do something with this. And like, you could do this, you could like monetize it, you could then do that. And I'm like, this isn't even gotta be like your main thing. This could be like your side gig. You could just be making money on the side. But no one ever listens. Like, it pisses me off. Like, it pisses me off because no one ever listens. It's always me just wanting people to do better for themselves. And I'm always just like presenting options and opportunities as to how you can do that. But everyone is always so reluctant to do it. Everyone is always just so, oh, that's a lot of work. I'm like, bro, everything's gonna be a lot of fucking work. Just do it. Put in the work and trust me, it will pay off in dividends. And like, I'm trying to make people gravitate towards this lifestyle. And I feel like I know it's not for everyone, but I know when I see somebody with the potential, they have the potential to do it. They can do it. They just don't want to. And like, whenever I'm trying to like, you know, just push and nudge in that direction, they stay stagnant. It's like I'm talking to a fucking brick wall. And I hate that shit, right? It's like, why would you do something all of the time for free when you can get paid to do it? It angers me. It upsets me. I have a friend who literally makes videos and just posts them on like her Snap or her status or some shit like that. And I'm like, bro, you are funny as hell. Like, you are entertaining. Why are you not making a YouTube channel to like make vlogs or some shit? Why are you not creating a TikTok to make videos? Why are you not creating shorts? Like, bro, if you're doing something anyway, why not get paid for it, bro? Like, I don't get, like, it angers me. It angers me the level of reluctance some people have to do things and just to make fucking money. But oh my God, it upsets me. So I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop. I tried doing this with my best friends. I tried doing like, bro, if I have tried to get you to do something that sounds good, that sounds like a good idea, where I just told you, hey, you're doing this thing is like, it's a niche. There's a market for this. You can sell this, you can promote this, you can do so. I will literally give you the step by step on how to do this, and I will literally assist you as much as I possibly humanly can throughout this process, and just so you can build yourself to this. If I have ever done that, bro, that's because I give a shit. But you know what? I'm tired. If I'd done that and you did not take me up on my offer, bro, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, because I've tried again, and I've tried one more time, just with a slimmer of hope. But y'all motherfuckers do not listen. Yeah, do not listen. So I give up. I don't care. For those who've taken me up on my offer, thank you. Thank yourself, because you're doing something, bro. You're doing something. But everyone else who have not, bro, fuck you. Like, I get, fuck you, bro. Anyway, I was told by like a teacher of mine that when you want to do something, you gotta ask for help. And the best way to ask for help is to state your intention. And I've been like trying to do this for a while now because like I'm a person who struggles asking for help. But recently I'm trying to like enforce that within myself. And so in order to ask for help, I need to first state my intention. And throughout this arc, what I want is to somewhat attract people that have like a very similar mindset, that have very similar goals, or maybe they've reached those goals already and like they're just bored and trying to help people out. Because like I've noticed like throughout my entire past year at Marcy, if there's one thing I can say has been the biggest takeaway is that people love to help. You just have to ask them. I've always internalized that if I ask someone for help, I've just been annoying them. But like through experiences of just networking with individuals, reaching out to them and like asking, hey, do you have some time to can I talk to you for like 30 minutes? And like that's genuinely happened. Like I've just randomly hit up some random stranger that I've never met a day before in my life, and I'm like, hey, can I talk to you for 30 minutes? Like, are you free later on? And they just hopped onto a call with me, and I'm like, oh shoot, I can do that? Like that was bizarre to me. I did not know I could do that. I started talking to random people that are like in the industry, that are just managers, higher up software engineers, entrepreneurs who have built things, sold businesses, made millions of. I'm speaking to people that have lived my lifestyle and are reaping the benefits of the lifestyle that I want to live, and they are just giving away their time. I never knew I could just ask people directly. I didn't know I could do that. But you know, that's something I've learned throughout this entire last year. And if there's one big takeaway, it's that. So I want to see the kind of people that I can attract via stating my intention on the biggest platform ever, the internet. Like once you put something out on the internet, it's there for the world to see. So I want to see what happens when I state my intention, state my goals, and state my progress and everything that I've done, everything I'm doing, everything I'm going to do on the internet. I want to see who I can attract and what those people will be of use for when I state that intention. And that is also a part of this. I genuinely don't know how to end off this video. I'm going to be making a lot of changes and I'm scared of change, but you know, like, again, like change is necessary for growth and development. And I feel like saying this now and making it now just makes it so much more easy to just dive into change, and I like that. I enjoy it. I have to get this video out because every single time you've seen me, I've been wearing a different outfit, and that's not just me swapping clothes. Like I've genuinely just been dragging this video out for like days. I think I'm on 2 weeks mark of like recording this video. That's how long I'm taking to just upload it. I'm re-recording the outro right now. This is the re-record. I hope to accomplish as much as I want to accomplish throughout this. It has no specific time limit. It's going to continuously go. But I want to make sure like this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll see. I gotta finish this video. Wait. I swear I keep adding more things to this video, but this is the sign that I had in my graduation. It says, hello, I'm better than you. And just in case you wanted to know what the declaration was, this is the declaration. Like I kind of told myself, like in 5 years, I have to be able to prove this statement true, and yeah, that was the entire point of that.